Good morning, students. In our previous class, we studied about the classification of matter. So now we know that mixtures are of two types, heterogeneous and homogeneous. Heterogeneous mixtures are of two types, colloids and suspension. And homogeneous mixtures are called solution. So we can see that there are three types of mixture: solution, suspension and colloids. So let's start with the solution. Student, a solution is a special type of homogeneous mixture which is composed of two or more substances. In such a mixture, a solute is a substance dissolved in another substance known as solvent. So we can say that if we want to make a solution, solute dissolve in solvent and we get a solution. For example, solution of salt and water or sugar and water. In this solution, the solid part that gets dissolved is called solute. So salt and sugar are solutes. And the liquid part that does the dissolving is called solvent. So in this solution, water is the solvent. Next term which we generally use is called solubility. Students, the ability of one compound to dissolve in another compound is called solubility. When a liquid can completely dissolve in another liquid, the two liquids are called miscible. And if two substances that can never mix to form a solution are said to be immiscible. Student, we can easily measure the solubility of any solution. For example, if the solute dissolves quickly and easily, then we can say the solubility is high. For example, salt in water. And if the solute does not dissolve easily, then the solubility is low. For example, sand in water. Next is types of solution: saturated and unsaturated. If solvent holds as much solute as is possible at that particular temperature, then solution is called saturated solution. And if less than maximum amount of solute for that temperature is dissolved in the solvent, then that solution is called unsaturated solution. One more type of solution is there which is called supersaturated solution. If solvent holds more solute than is normally possible at that temperature, then that solution is called supersaturated solution. These are generally unstable. Now let's start the properties of solution. Students, a solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more components. It has variable composition. The particles of solute in a solution cannot be seen by naked eyes. A solution does not allow beam of light to scatter. The solute remains uniformly distributed throughout the solution and will not settle out through the time. The solute can be separated from the solvent by physical methods like filtration, etc. Here we have some examples of type of solution. Now in first example, you will find the solution of gases. In this example, if the solvent is a gas, then only gases are dissolved under a given set of conditions. An example is air. Next is liquid solution. If the solvent is liquid, then almost all gases, liquid and solids can be dissolved. Like I can give you example of gas in liquid, oxygen in water. Liquid in liquid, You can say ethanol or alcohol in water. Solid in liquid, sugar and water. Very simple example is there. Next is solid solution. Student, if the solvent is a solid, then gases, liquids and solids all can be dissolved. For example, gases in solid, we can just give the example of hydrogen, dissolved rather well in metals like palladium and others. And liquid in solids, you can give the example of mercury in gold. Solid in solid, the very good example is alloy.